so I don't have anything to really do. Maybe I just go loot some houses while I wait for the time. How's my ammo situation? I'm not getting infected. Goddamn rats. I forgot. Rats just roam about now. Came from over there. Alright, let's get my free bottle. Go loot something. Is this door open? I know you're here. God, my hand scared me. Oh, my hand was a dude. What's this? Oh. Yeah. Ow. Okay, maybe I should take the pistol out for them. But I shouldn't need to. If I just kite it better. Like that. Why did the boat come after me? This house sucked. Where are you going? My kill! Yeah, I'll go trade with them later. Ooh, a bullet back. I mean, these bullets are fine to use, as long as I can get them back from trading. Or from buying it from Grief. But if no one has any bullets, then it's bad if I run out. This house kind of sucked too. Man, I can't... Did I loot him? can't find bandages. I really want bandages. Goddamn rat. I mean, I guess food's not really an issue anymore. Ooh, a bullet. Doesn't matter what bullet it is, a bullet is good. Scalpel. It's 21. And there's nothing. Okay, they're not in the same spawns all the time. Whoa, the lag. Yeah, I really just don't have anything to do since the quest is done. All I can do is really just go looting. Can I buy a medkit? I don't have any. I don't need the rest of those. I don't need that bullet. That bullet's nice though. I don't really need the food. Why is there plague clouds? I thought this wasn't an infected district. What's this? Vegetables. Milk? Oh, I should probably go back to the shop and sell some of this stuff. Thought I heard footsteps. Could have been just mine, I guess. This house kind of sucks too. I didn't know there was two dudes. Guess I should be careful. Maybe I should just sweep the whole house first. Just so that doesn't happen. Last time he didn't just sprint at me like that. What's my ammo situation? 13. Maybe I spend the rest of the day looking for people to trade with. To get my bullets back. Okay, let's see if this guy has any. Nope. This guy's some. I can trade for at least 12 more bullets. If I can find people to trade with. I guess I stopped by the shop and sell some of this equipment I got. It's getting close to the end of the day. Don't need knives, don't need the scalpel. Don't need these gloves. Don't need that. You all have no bullets. I guess you just punch people. What's this? 12,000. I mean, I could. I think that's better than this, right? There we go. Make some of my money back. I wonder if I should go check out the polyhedron. Maybe I save and then go up and check. Because I really don't have anything to do. That rat's gonna be annoying, isn't it? I don't like how I have to stand still for this for so long. Okay, let's go. Day's almost over. I doubt there's anything up here to talk about, but let's see. It's glowing. It just takes so long to get up here. Am I let in? Can I talk? Oh. Oh, that was a waste. Alright. Maybe I just go sleep for the hour. Well, that sucks. I don't want to waste a bullet on him because I can't loot him because rats are chasing me. I want to talk to these two, see if they have any bullets. Oh, come back! Who are you trying to beat up? This one's got bullets. Oh, he's after me. I beat him up. Yeah, good job. Now, do you have bullets? Do you have bullets? Oh, you're the guy I traded. Okay, I just rest for the hour then. Max out my exhaustion. Actually. Honestly, I don't need these until I sleep. Oh, right. I read something. These are actually useful. Game doesn't tell you about it. What did I want it? Oh yeah, I want to put that in. and that. I'm full up on food. I'll just eat some of that. Yeah, so this can be upgraded, apparently, by using these. And there's a max of 3 upgrades. It just lets me see further. Detect the things further. I just need to sleep for the 1 hour.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Okay. First of all, let's go to Vlad. Get the map, then we'll run to the theater. I did default to that picture and open the map. Guess I should have my gun out in case there's criminals about. Oh, this is infected district now. Okay then. Yeah, I can see much further now. Game doesn't tell you about that. I just read that up somewhere. However, it's super useful. The in-game description doesn't lead you to believe that you can use it as well. See, it's so far, I can see it now. It's actually useful now. Maybe I should stop by Brief and buy some bullets.
What?
What? Okay, you have something to say. Right, you undoubtedly have a lot of questions in mind, but they'll have to wait, except for one. The most pressing, and dare I say, painful, concern. We've lost enough time as it is. The crud's not going to wait, is it? And your visit to the termitary, all in all, there's no point in putting it off. The crud? I'll have you know that a certain informer of mine, a trustworthy source, despite being a worm, has told me that there's a flow of fake panacea coming out of the termitary. I'll be honest with you, this is encroaching upon my interests, so I'm turning to you for help. This concerns you as well, after all. And what are your interests? It's all very simple. Panacea will always be in short supply. That much is obvious. My dear friend Burka, the highest authority on this, claims that he'll be able to produce 15 batches at best. I'm interested in seeing them find their way into the right hands. What is that supposed to mean? As soon as the bound found out about the panacea, or worse yet, get their hands on a flask of that ersatz drug, you've seen them. They're romantics, just waiting for an opportunity to pull off a heroic sacrifice. Obtaining fake panacea would cause them to lose all prudence. They'll take risks, rush headlong into infection hotspots, thinking they have salvation in their pocket. And then the salvation won't work. Never expected you to care so much about other people. Yes, you are of course correct. The consequence would be abysmal. Yes, like I said, the matter is urgent. Not only must we weed out those criminals, we must put a stop to the rumors, as well as the crud flow. It would be better for you to accomplish all of that personally. Why me? Why is everything me? Burka might be better suited for the job, but it's not about skill or connections. I just feel like we should Avoid unnecessary gossip. I don't understand. What are you implying? Truth is, the slime balls are backing themselves up with, yes, your own good name. They claim that the recipe is yours and even provide some proof of authorship. I don't know what exactly that is, but really, your name is actually proof enough for the general crowd. They're rather naive, and the heart incident has already become common knowledge, in certain circles at least. The heart incident was Burka's handiwork, had nothing to do with it. Well, in any case, they're procuring live hearts, of which there's no shortage in the termitary now, and preparing the potions right in front of their buyers. You can imagine the the resulting product. I've heard you loud and clear, so you're saying they're set up shop in the termitary, right? My informer said that it's one of the rooms in the long block. He hasn't seen it himself. I shudder to imagine the sheer number of rooms there. Have my work cut out for me. Give me the map.
Changeling knows something. Or she was promised something.
Changeling. Okay. I need the map of dangerous districts. Agreed. What are we looking at? Ew. So I have to go to the termitary. Is that main quest? No. Not at the moment. Okay, I stopped by Grief. I don't think there's a point in going to Ruben's place. And then I go to theater. Should I talk to the Canes? Maybe there's a better path. There's no better path. Okay, so Grief, theater, Canes, back up to Lara, Yulia, and then this section. Why did it lag? Oh, it seems to lag when those guys spawn or something. Oh, I've almost traded in all my crowbars. Brief, give me some ammo. I don't care how much it
Where
costs.
there's carrion, there are crows.
Hey, look at him. Ain't he tall? Ain't he vested in emergency powers? I haven't come to talk. Know what I mean? Oh. 250, that's not bad. 750, kind of expensive. Rest are fine. How much does kerosene sell for? 21. Let's sell 50. Okay, I'm up to 36.21. That's pretty good so far. Okay, so I make my way towards the theater. Can I get out through this way? No. Normally there's one there. Whatever, I don't like this place. I'll just walk it through this side. Nothing. Maybe I stop by the Vlad's. Yeah, when the fire spawns, I guess, is when it lags. Well, if I'm going into the dormitory, then I should probably talk to the Vlads. Got anything to say?
The children no longer remember me.
You've stayed, I'm surprised. I'm sure you take the first opportunity. If only I had one? Nope. Did I get any letters? No. Oh, this is new, actually. Oh, I have to talk to her. Right, I forgot about her. I guess I'll go there after I talk to the Canes.
Fine.
Can I even get past that? If not, I'm gonna have to go around. Oh, seems fine.
I know how celestial bodies work. I know the logic of numbers.
Yes, Mom.
Solid bodies drown in water. It's a law. Life breaks into particles and is reborn again. It is a law.
Do you see now how many mysteries the Earth holds? The more terrifying the mystery, the deeper it lies, and the fewer wells can reach them.
You can trick anyone but me, the emissary of the powers that be. I know how this world had been built. I know how its life works. I know the laws it operates under. It's supposed to be very simple and proportional.
True, Mom. That's what it's supposed to be.
True, Ma. That is what it's supposed to be.
So let it be. It's not the end of the world. It's just an epidemic. It's gone out of proportion. The law will prevail. I'll restore the balance. Not all is lost. I know where the root of this evil lies.
Eva's still on this list.
It is sometimes necessary to play the fool, to avoid being deceived by cunning men.
See who my audience is now. They rarely applaud. They never call encore, but they also never boo us. And as you can see, we have a full house every night. And you must be blaming me for that, reasonably so. Oh, okay.
When we
You, sir, have stuff for me. Bro, can you die already? God damn it, I didn't get infected. That's fine. Just pop in here real quick. Get rid of a rat. At least I don't think I got infected. Might be because of my new boots I got. Alright, that's all my crowbars. It made a sound. I assume I got infected. I didn't see any of the bars show up, but I assume I got infected. I don't understand. Fuck. I wish I could avoid them easier. Maybe I wait a second before going up. They're all just going towards me. Can you go away? Okay, well, I'm definitely saving after that. Okay, so they're all just visible now. Go away. Thanks. I thought the far away, the movement ones just spawn out of nowhere. Apparently they're just sitting there, waiting for you to get close. How come this place never runs out of sots? You've been ordered to stay in. That's what I'm saying. Drunks are always lucky, as the folks' wisdom goes. Same here, too. How can the bacteria survive within you when you're pouring so much strine down your throat? Not gonna read out loud. These are unimportant anyways.
The Inquisitor wants to take away everything we lived for and were proud of.
I can barely hold on to the memory of my mother. 2 women are living in me now. I think I begin to understand her, my dear, my beloved mother. I'm starting to sense her thoughts and moods, the feeling that used to drive her. Will you tell me? Didn't you know that the day before yesterday, the sparkling soul of my beloved mother, her memory, has been removed from the focus of the crucible? to keep the memory of Simon, murdered by Reuben. Do you realize what that means? I don't. They renounced her. Uncle Gregory and even I cannot believe this, my dear father. He loved her so much. 11 years have passed since the day she died. But he still loved her as if she was alive. He talked to her almost daily, listened to her memory, and then they killed her. I don't understand. They forgot my dear mother, my uncle. What can you expect? He's ruler and he's a fanatic. His duty is to preserve the memory of the great Simon for the benefit of the town. And he never cared for my mother all that much anyway. But father? How could he betray her like this? Calm down, Maria. But the worst is my spiteful little brother. I want nothing to do with him. Had he not been so stubborn, had he left the polyhedron, no one would have had to expel my mother from Focus. Simon would have ascended the throne without further ado, and everyone would have been happy. And 1,000 children would have been thrown out on the street to die. Let 1,000,000 of them die, if only to save my mom. They're not worth their little finger. Don't say so. It's not like brother is concerned about them. He is only concerned about his game. He built himself a toy kingdom to reign supreme. He locked himself up there for his own whims, not for the children. Don't cry, Maria.
I think I'm having fever heat.
You're so tired, Daniel. You're just not showing it. I see how exhausted you are. You look exhausted, Maria. I'm quite all right.
We've lost our independence. The Pathologic Tower will be trampled.
So the harsh specs.
The Inquisitor will turn us into a common village.
It is Panacea after all. Good for him. Yes, but this discovery does not eliminate the overall danger. The country will have no peace until the source of this disease is found.
In growing up.
Okay. It's nothing. I'm gonna go to the Inquisitor first, because there's an exit right here.
Have you met a courier on the way?
No. The first part of the game is over, Bachelor Demkowski. Its meaning has been as follows. The powers that be gave you a task with a catch, to learn the truth. They set a definitive condition. This truth has to be nice. Your honor and the fate of your laboratory were at stake. Would you care to learn something? Go ahead. Thanacia has already been destroyed. There's nothing left. The place itself is in ruins. Your research is in ashes. Your papers have been burnt. Wretched Tellman made sure of it personally, and now I'm going to tell you about the law. Are you telling the truth? Yes. I know how much you appreciate the truth, so do I. Trust me. Looking for the truth is my job. I consider you to be my equal, and so there is no reason for me to lie to you. Would that be a disservice to myself and to the job itself? Of course. Would you be interested to know more about the law? The path of logic, so to speak. The pathologic? Yeah, go ahead. In accordance with the law, the very logic of our world is inevitably dictates the destruction of anything unnatural. Anything that tries to break its own uncapitalized or non-capitalized laws. The disease is nothing more than a tool. It is an instrument of inevitability. And yet I have just sworn to destroy this enemy. Inevitability. Gruesome inevitability is our true enemy. An enemy that cannot be defeated by anyone, anywhere. The only thing you can do is get what's dear to you out of its way. Don't make enemies with inevitability. This preaching would have made more sense before the plague. Say what you will, but fighting this enemy is my duty, as it is yours. You're right. The second part of the game is beginning. Our current task is to remain true to ourselves. We'll keep the word we've given to the powers that be, both of us. It wasn't just you, mind. We'll uncover the truth, take a foreign detail out of the mechanism, and stop the rot before it devours the land. We only have to find out how it started. And so we're back to the source now. Sources. It's always about sources, isn't it? We just can't get away from them. We sorcerers, if you pardon the lame pun, but sorcerers do not wield magic. The source? I'll tell you where to look for the source. So you think you're well aware of what the law is, aren't you? I think I am. Well, I think you aren't. Let me tell you about the law. It's not a state law, but a natural one. When mysterious evil emerges from non-existence, it's a clear sign that this law has been violated. Disease is a retribution for trespassers. It's an attempt to restore the balance. I see where you're going with this. This town is a minuscule cosmos, and it's the cosmos for its inhabitants. It's too remote, too distant from the rest of the world to serve as an effective part of any other mechanism. So it's a mechanism in and of itself. A mechanism that's been disrupted. There must have been a flaw, a blemish, a redundant detail. Perhaps I want to find it. I see your point. Well, if the line of thinking you've just demonstrated was sincere, I'd be willing to agree with you.
We weren't given too much time,
Time is
now
short.
were we?
So there's a faulty detail in this mechanism of ours. We only need to find it. Where do we start? What would you suggest? Oh, the well. Polyhedron's fine. I don't know about the orator. I didn't pay attention when I talked to the dude about all the districts and stuff. I start with the wells, or rather a very particular well that's been bothering me for a while now. According to your notes, the disease might have sprung from below the ground. Am I correct? Indeed. Just like the previous plague epidemics, that epidemiological hazard appeared in the south during coal mining, and the climate was comparable to the local one too, by the way. Have you already checked water? Specifically, river water? Investigated the water hypothesis already, yes. Those frightened luddites have even destroyed the town's water intake, which led to a malfunction of the town water supply system. We find ourselves in a world of trouble because of that. How about we check this hypothesis thoroughly, though, before we get on with inspecting buildings? We need to make sure the disease was not waterborne. Wells, springs, the river, or maybe a young new stream? Anything. Alright, there is one suspicious well I'd like to check. Care to tell me more about the suspicious well? Young Vladislav has a rather peculiar hobby. I've been told that he's looking for old cultural layers, the remnants of an ancient culture or something. I've also been told that he's looking for oil. Neither explanation sounds convincing. What kind of person is he? Trustworthy kind, I think. Is this the reason why you two have managed to get on until now, without breaching the subject of the well? Yes. Investigate this further. Ask him. If he refuses to talk, well, there are a number of ways to inspire social interaction, and no, I'm obviously not implying torture. It just may so happen that he suddenly gets in the mood to explain everything to you. He may need a fair hearing to justify his actions. Do you understand? You seem to know something already. Conjecture, pure conjecture, and nothing but conjecture. The Olimsky's closet can barely hold a gigantic skeleton. And I can't really say I even care as to who had put it there. But here's what I'm thinking. What if the skeletons made such a ruckus falling out to cover for another one? Although, don't lose sleep over this one yet. It's for you to say.
There is an eternal order that fate itself has predetermined. It is due to this order that things happen the way they should.
What's your opinion of the Canes? The girl, Eva. Did she say anything before she died? She said she wanted to die for me. Anything else? Yes, she said her death was inevitable. That's more like it. So, what do you think the backstory was? Was there any particularly notable backstory? I'm deadly tired of all these people. They're inhuman. They tell the future, believe in walking zombies, and die in all manners of painfully abnormal ways. Your line of thinking is obviously fallacious, and I was implying something rather mundane. I promise you, no one can really tell the future around here, and neither are deaths inspired by third parties uncommon. Mysterious phenomenons do occur here sometimes, but hardly more often than anywhere else. Why did Eva die then? I have a distinct suspicion she was made to die. By whom? One of the Canes. I'd even go as far as to claim that they may have performed human sacrifice. I don't believe you. Oh, found today's quest. Okay, so I ask him about the well, but I don't. I stick to my plan and follow my route.
Are the troops really led
Has my
by the
brother
famous
already
Alexander
spoken
Blok?
to you?
This is madness.
Yes. Circumstances are changing. Everything is changing. My brother has decided to end his life. I'm powerless to stop him. However, do you know the underlying motives? They have something to do with reincarnation. Since his childhood, my brother Gregory had rather simplistic views on the connection between the human body and the soul, disregarding the opinions of the theologians and philosophers, and ignoring serious studies on the subject. He worked out a doctrine of his own. Try to imagine our shock when it turned out to be true. I have no idea what that says. Tell me about it. We don't understand it ourselves. This necrosophy was probably the only area in which Gregory had surpassed his great brother. No one knows why, but his recipes for communicating with the dead did work. All this terminology, memory, the focus, is of his coinage. Go on, what is he planning now? The focus of the crucible doesn't fit Simon. It's too small. Simon cannot live in there for long. And there is another circumstance. Well, it's no longer important. The focus of the crucible is like a house chapel, while what Simon needs is a cathedral. I don't suppose you're talking about the town's cathedral, or are you? Of course not. I'm talking about the polyhedron. Gregory intends to transfer his deceased brother's soul there. He will have to die himself in order to achieve that. Your imagination must already be painting horrific and mesmerizing images of dead Gregory walking towards the polyhedron, hands outstretched, dragging his feet, driven by Simon's spirit. Not really. No, certainly not. Perhaps that's what it would look like in the higher spheres, in the worlds of ideas, if you will. I will, however, disappoint you. It will happen quietly and inconspicuously. No one will see a thing. Gregory will be lying in his room throughout the process. Simon's memory will be transferred to the polyhedron with the power of his mind. Of his imagination, you mean? I meant exactly what I said. I would even risk supposing that Gregory will die from the colossal strain that this work will have put on him, from the concentration of will, intellect, and all his mental powers. I begin to understand, but that's it.
There's buzzing in my ears.
You're the last friend of our family has. I hope our attachment to you doesn't look obtrusive. Or it's too much for me, I'm not comfortable with it. Okay. Okay, now we go to Lara. Cycle up to Yulia. Into Alexander. However, I'm gonna save like right here so I can bypass that if no one has anything to say. Oh, once clouds disappear, they're just gone, is it? So does that mean you can just bait a cloud and then it'll just be away forever? Fucking rats here. Let's buy some food. Got any bread? Got bread. 700. That's pretty cheap. Okay, it's this turn. Okay, let's make a hard save here.